Here's a thought. When life happens, there are matters that are totally beyond your control. It just happens. What is important is our response when those eventualities happen. And that is why I'm going to be sharing with you in this video choices. I will be focusing on just three areas for now because, after all, we human beings are quite fortunate. We are endowed with the ability to think and the ability to choose. So, I'm Linda, and I would like us to share views and experiences on choices. In this video, I would like to start with the choices we make because of certain circumstances. What lesson have I learned that I would like to share with you when it comes to making choices because of circumstances? What I would like to offer or sponsor is that circumstances can instill fear or hope or despair. Therefore, when life happens, as I've indicated, the responsibility lies entirely in you and I when it comes to responding. There was a time when I was a student writing final year law exams, and my husband died in a car crash. Friends and family advised me to abandon the studies, and I took a decision. I chose to continue with my law studies because I knew how important that was to me and to the partner, the beloved person I had lost. As I've indicated, stay with me until the end of this video because I am sure that there is something that you are going to take away. And this is even more so when so much is happening outside in the world, whether it is globally, whether it is our personal spaces or families. There is just a lot that requires us to have courage to choose in a manner that moves us from ground zero to right to the top where we envision us to be. So the second choice that I am going to be teasing a little bit is the conscious choices we make. I've just indicated that I made a conscious choice after a bereavement to continue with my law studies, and I do not regret. Friends and family had their own perspective, but the bottom line was that given my personal circumstances, what did I say? What was it that rang true with me? Conscious choices. Conscious choices are also informed by values. We have been brought up to believe in many beliefs. For instance, when it comes to money matters, some of us, I don't know about you, were not encouraged to be comfortable about money, to feel safe about money, and to see the goodness of having money. There was this belief that was also preached in church for some of us who went to church, Sunday school. This money, that was the root of evil. Thank God, I no longer believe that money is a root of evil because money is just neutral, depending on how you and I choose to spend it. So let's continue. I am saying when it comes to conscious values, to conscious choices, Values are very important. Beliefs that are liberating are very important, because some beliefs are limiting, as I have just indicated. The negative attitude, negative feelings, or negative energy towards money. And let us celebrate that you and I are no longer there. We are past the belief of heaping negative energy to money, because we do need money to live, and to live fully and meaningfully, depending on how we spend it, because money is safe. We have a roof over our heads, and money is good. We do help when we can, when we have money. So that is why I say that belief has been dispelled. So some beliefs are limiting. What is also important when it comes to the choices, the conscious choices that we make, the lifestyle you and I would like to live. And I have found that to inspire my imagination, to inspire even the plans I usually have when I dream about it, literally choosing the lifestyle by thinking about it and feeling that I am already there. That has carried me over a long time, until such time that I embodied it. It became part of me, and the rest of the positive things that were totally unimaginable happened because I chose. And I hope you too could choose your lifestyle and not have blockages. When you choose in such a way that you walk that choice, you feel, you embody the lifestyle that you choose, and you just allow it to happen. It's a very exciting experience, actually, because it becomes easier and easier by the day when we consciously choose our lifestyle. We open ourselves, we allow it, we feel it. It just happens. We are guided. Another choice that I am sharing with you in this video, it's very important. The choices you and I make by intuition. I'm saying it's important because we are now living in a very noisy world, a very busy world, a world that is full of negativity. It's a world that, if we allow, removes us from knowing who we are. So, what I am suggesting in this video is that the choice by intuition is important. It can only happen when you and I carve quiet space to just listen to our thoughts, to observe our thoughts, to feel our feelings, and determine whether we are comfortable. Let us say you have imagination about something. When you just give that imagination the quiet time just to germinate, to be part of you in such a way that you feel it. The intuition, the soft, quiet nudges, instead of feelings of alarm and fear and doubt. When we are quiet and we feel the intuition. It's amazing how we progress. And I find that choice to be an important choice, particularly because of the busyness and the noisiness of the modern world, that we do get drowned and submerged in just noise to such an extent we lose being ourselves. Therefore, when it comes to choices by intuition, I underline the importance of you and I making it a habit just to carve quiet time, even if it is 30 minutes. Particularly when we wake up and when we go to bed, to just empty our minds and plant something that is positive to take us to dreamland, or just be quiet and not reflect on the negative eventualities of the day, just to be quiet and be grateful for what we have as we drift to sleep. And when we wake up in the morning, to do the same thing, just to be quiet and be grateful for the comfortable bed that has carried us, the warmth of the blankets, the roof over our heads, whatever is happening outside, but just to learn to be grateful for what we have and start the day looking forward to something good, positive, uplifting, transformative. And that is why I find making choices by intuition very important, because they are very personal, and they are so personal that we should not allow anybody to disturb us during that quiet moment. Personally, I have also found just meditation to be very therapeutic. When I started meditating some years ago, I used to be impatient with myself and start condemning and judging my thoughts, until I learned that when I meditate, I cannot stop the mind from doing its work, churning thoughts, that I just needed to treat my thoughts as unwelcome visitors, just allow them to come and go until I simmer down and I become quiet and after that everything just becomes peaceful and stable. So, meditation. It can be meditation while you walk, or meditation as you read a book and then you let it just marinate in you. There are many ways of doing it. You can even just walk in the woods and feel the breeze and smell the forest. Anything that just broadens, that allows you to expand and feel good. So, choices are then important. And what I like about choices is that they remind us to be responsible for our lives. And those choices do not blame somebody else. It is us. It is you and I alone. Deep down, it's something beautifully personal and very transformative. So I hope that sharing these choices by circumstances, by conscious choices, and choices by intuition, let me hope that it's going to trigger that you remind yourself so that you just take control of your life and let the noises, let the circumstances that are external play out there, but with you inside, to choose and choose a lifestyle that is rich, that is meaningful, that is full. I hope you find this video helpful. Remember to press the like button and press that little bell so that you are notified when I make another video. Do share and share it as widely as possible. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.